Paladins is coming to mobile? Question mark? So, just now Paladins announced that a new game called Paladins Strike was coming to both iOS and to Android systems. Their words are that it's a mobile hero shooter with MOBA elements, and enter the realm anywhere, anytime on those platforms, and currently the alpha sign-up is open on the website. I'll link it in the description below as well. Memes aside about it going to a mobile game and the questions there, I guess people are asking why though, question mark, at the moment. However, obviously the mobile market is mega and a big place to access, and the thing is, when you're extending the universe into other games and other platforms, at the end of the day, as long as it does well, it's only going to boost the whole of the franchise. So hopefully if this does do well, then perhaps even Paladins PC might get a bit more attention, and there might even be more focus on the need for things to come surrounding the game, like lore and fandom. And the bottom line is, who doesn't want to play Paladins whilst they're on the toilet? Although actually I guess you could take a laptop onto the toilet and play Paladins like that. Although I don't know where you put your mouse. Maybe on your leg? Anyway, this game, when I was looking into the footage that they've shown, it does seem that things are skill shots rather than lock-ons, that some abilities are in MOBAs where you basically select a champion and try and attack them. I think actually Victor's ability, instead of having iron sights, in the sense of bringing up your actual sights, I think actually it locks onto an enemy and he twirls around and shoots, but the other champions that were being played in the game, and all the champions are pretty much all of just the Paladins champions, were basically shooting where they had moved their thumbstick, which is like a virtual thumbstick on the screen itself, to fire towards, and the abilities seem to be going off in that direction as well. So most things in the game are a skill shot. Plus, something else interesting was there was a point, and the game mode actually looked a lot like the Siege game mode we have at the moment, where everybody was fighting over the point. Although there's another game mode shown with points at the top, with like a scoring system. I don't know exactly what that one is. It's like out of 30, so whether it's like a death match, I'm not entirely sure. All of the abilities themselves do seem to do the same things they do in Paladins, even though they've listed them as MOBA style abilities. I guess, to be honest, that's kind of an umbrella term, and it relates to Paladins on PC abilities anyway. Most of the abilities like the hook and Makoa comes from the old original Dota, or probably something from before that in an RPG, so it's not really surprising. What I do wonder is whether or not this is a collaborative project. It doesn't really say anything on the website on whether it's something wider than just hi-rez, because this game looks a lot like Arena of Valor from Tencent Games, and if you didn't know, Paladins is published in China by Tencent Games. It might just be that the UI loadout looks the same, but also the art in this mobile version of the game looks a lot more like the art that Tencent did for the champions and the characters, although, again, it does look more like the Smite stuff. I guess in Paladins, a lot of the art that we've got on the side of the PC version is, I guess, more cartoony, a bit more jumpy. I don't know how to explain it, but the art for Smite is kind of more serious, looks a bit more like the art for League of Legends and Dota. Like it's quite visceral and sharp. Anyway, what does everybody else think about this move? Do you think that it's just a big load of memes? Are you looking forward to being able to play this game? And when you're sitting down somewhere, maybe on a train, are you looking forward to it? Be sure to let me know in the comments section below. And again, the sign up for the alpha will be linked below. Personally, again, I think that if it works and if it's popular, then it's all the better for the franchise and for Paladins as a whole. The more fans there are and the more people they can reach, the better. And obviously these characters are all related to the PC ones. Maybe we'll get some more accelerated lore if this does better. Things that surround the game would hopefully be propelled forwards a little bit, but I'm not sure whether it will be able to carve out its niche in the market. Maybe it's more because there's sort of skill shot abilities, and because it's, even though it's fantasy, it's sort of fantasy meets sci-fi linked together. One little teaser actually in the footage is that Victor's orbital strike that you normally call in actually shows the shadow of a spacecraft going over above, or like an aircraft, and it looks a lot like the shape of maybe like a Klingon bird of prey. Basically, it just looks like a bird, basically. Or it looks like, I guess, Star Fox's ship is a similar sort of shape. That's a cool little Easter egg that was hidden in there. But yeah, it's just something else I guess hi-rez are trying out, and hopefully it does okay. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more of my content, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, Joshino.